Well, good morning. Today is Friday, November 16th. And Christy just called and she forgot she had an appointment with AT&T to come and upgrade her internet or something. So I have to go to her house and wait for the AT&T serviceman. Lucky me. Lucky dog, lucky dog. We have a birthday today. You know how I like starting the day off with a birthday song. Today is Cassandra over at Divine Vegan Journey Girl. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cassandra. Happy birthday to you. I had to wait till I made the turn before I could go. Cha-cha-cha. She was saying that she hates having her birthday the week before Thanksgiving because then she doesn't really want to do a big celebration for it. But it's your birthday, girlfriend. You gotta have a song. You gotta celebrate. At least have a cupcake. Although she's vegan. I'm sure there's vegan cupcakes. Not right up my alley, that's for sure. But anyway, well, I wish you a happy birthday, Cassandra. Do you like being called Cassandra? Or you go by Cassie? You go by Cassandra? You go by Sandy? You go by Sandra? I'm sure you just go by Cassandra. Like I told you, my name is Sandra, which I've never liked. And while my father and Jim and my cousin's son Michael are the only 3 people in the whole wide world that I allow to call me Sandra. Because I don't know what it is. I mean, it sounds like a pretty name. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's just, I don't know. My mother named me Sandra because she thought it was a unique name and there weren't very many people in the world named Sandra at the time. In my kindergarten class, there was 5 of us. It was a popular name back then. Okay, a big old cement truck blocking the whole road. There's a video that I saw. This guy had major cojones, if you don't mind me saying that. He was on a bridge and he had to make a U-turn, and he's gonna let me go by. How nice. Of course, it's a good thing because the guy behind me was coming like at 50 miles an hour. Thank you. Anyway, he had to do a U-turn, and it was like off the side of a big major cliff, and he had to go until he got off. And even me, and I knew he had to been fined because they wouldn't have put, well, you never know, they put everything on the video, but I can't think that they would have put on the internet, rather. I can't think that the Facebook would have let them keep it on there if he would have went over the cliff. But every time he got so close to the edge, I'd go, ah! And I'm thinking, I know he made it, but I didn't really know that he made it. And I thought, oh, you are courageous, because I think I would have just tried to back up all the way off the bridge rather than try to make that U-turn, because it was perilous. So I'm gonna have oatmeal because I looked in there. I did have some milk in the refrigerator. I didn't think I did, and I thought the date was expired, and it's not. So I have milk. I'm gonna have some oatmeal and my berries and banana and a grapefruit for my breakfast, and a cup of tea. And you know, I just can't get the taste of coffee. I absolutely, positively love the smell of coffee. Fresh coffee brewing, it just smells so good. But I just don't like it. I've tried it black, I've tried it with cream, I've tried it with cream and sugar, I've tried it with just sugar, I've tried it with extra cream, extra sugar, I've tried it every which way. You know, I just can't get and like I said, I'm not going to eat or drink something just because it's low in calories. And really, as much cream as I was putting in it, it would have been loaded with calories. But, so, and then for dinner, I think I'm going to have a tuna fish sandwich. And I might have some of that artichoke dip with some vegetables to dip with it, rather than the cottage cheese and the pineapple. I haven't made up my mind yet. And then on Sunday, I'm going to go get my turkey so I can start thawing it for Thanksgiving, because I'm doing Thanksgiving dinner. And what else? you know, get all my fixins and stuff. Go to my meeting tomorrow. And David has decided he is going to buy the $800 car from the family friend who said that the car is fine. I guess it just got new brakes and new ball bearings. I think they said it needs a front end alignment. But I think in the long, I just hope that he doesn't have problems with it since we convinced him to get this one rather than something else. Time will tell. But kind of works out. I think he takes his road test on the 30th of November. And then he'll be official. And then he can deal with all them wacky kids in the parking lot at school. I told him you need a bigger car like that so that people will be afraid to hit you. If you have a little car, they're going to cut you off. You have a bigger car. Yeah, I don't know. I was there. They just drive like maniacs. They don't really care one way or the other. There was a terrible crash the other day on the expressway here. Denise and I were going to that lecture, and we saw the fire truck and the ambulance, and they got off to get on the expressway on the ramp that was the exit ramp, so we knew it was bad. So we said a little prayer. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. I just hope that the girl died instantly. And not to bring this all as a downer, but she was sitting waiting at it's a bad exit too, because it gets all backed up. And the other thing that's bad is the lane ends into the exit. So many people at the very last minute realize that this is an exit and they have to get back over into the other lane if they want to stay on the expressway. And there was a big semi driver, and he wasn't paying attention, because it's not really an exit for semis. I mean, semis can get off at that exit, but there's no point in it. You know, like if they're on the expressway, they're with a semi, they're on their way up to Port Huron or something. But anyway, she was sitting there like a sitting duck, and he said he only looked down for a moment, which means he was texting. And he rammed her, and her car went into a fireball, and 5 cars ahead of her caught on fire too. But the way her car was hit, she was not able to get out, and so obviously she died. But I just hope that she didn't burn to death. It was just, let's just change. I said prayers for her too. I mean, it's like, and her family, her family's got to get off at that exit now, and it's, like that's your exit to get off to your home. It's just bad. So anyway, well, I don't like talking on the expressway, and I was babbling on, and we're on the expressway, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. Okay, I actually had some milk. I thought I didn't have milk, but I did have milk, so I was able to get my oatmeal, because I told you yesterday I was supposed to go to the store first, but anyway, it's my usual berry fruit breakfast. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, "A huge part of losing weight is believing you can do it." It's a 5-point breakfast, 23 smart points, 4 points for my half a cup of dry oatmeal, 0 for the egg, berries, banana, grapefruit tea, and water, and 1 point for a quarter cup of 2% milk. So I still have 18 points left for the rest of my day. It's time for dinner. I'm going to have a tuna sandwich with cottage cheese and pineapple and a sugar-free Jell-O, along with some iced tea and water. So it's 5 points for my 2 slices of bread, 1 point for a tablespoon of Miracle Whip, 0 for the tuna, the pineapple, the celery in my tuna, and a glass of water, 3 points for a half a cup of cottage cheese, and 2 points for a sugar-free pudding. It's 11 points. I still have 7 points if I get hungry later on tonight. Well, I had a pretty successful day. Usually the day before weigh-in, I'm really good. Wish I could be like that all the time, but alas, that doesn't happen very often. My video went up so late yesterday. I was having major internet issues yesterday because I started uploading my video at 9 o'clock, and it wasn't completely loaded until 10 to 12, almost midnight. It took forever. I don't know what the deal was, because I called up this morning, because sometimes what happens is when I have a contract, that once the contract's up, then they drop you back down to the lower speed, but they said that my speed was where I had it and everything, so they did some reset and things, and Excuse me. Hopefully that'll make the difference. I've got so many kids outside. I don't, it's dark, it's cold, it's snowing, it's ice. I guess they don't care. But Christy's appointment for the AT&T was between 1 and 3. I got there at 12:45, and you know what time they came? Of course you know what time they came. They came at 2:55, 5 minutes before. If I wouldn't have been there by 1 o'clock, they would have been there at 1. And then Christy got home from work about 4:15, and then I left then, and I got stuck in all the major traffic, which reminds me why I don't work, because I don't want to get in that rush hour traffic anymore. The plans for the weekend are that I'm going to go to my meeting, and then I'm going to go with David and his mother, Cindy, to go pick up his car, because obviously we need another. He can't drive it without another driver in the car with him, because he hasn't got his official license yet. And then Denise and Mary and I might go to the show. We don't know for sure, but we're going to go see Instant Family. But if we don't go tomorrow, we're going to go the following Saturday. And then what else have we got planned? Sunday I got to go to church. Jim called me this morning, and I think he's missing me as much as I'm missing him. I don't know what the deal is this year. I don't know why all of a sudden, maybe we're just aware of our age or something. I don't know what it is. But he's called me every single day since he's been gone. That never happens. That never happens. I mean, I'm not complaining, but he called me twice today. It's just, but he's not coming home until Tuesday now, because my brother-in-law, Ron, is a butcher, and so he wanted him, he says, tell Ron that I'll be home on Tuesday night, and can we set up something for either Wednesday or Friday that he can, you know, butcher my deer for me. So I guess he's not really coming home. I thought he'd be home tomorrow, but I think he's really going to wait till Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, and then I have to go to the store tomorrow to get, I have ran out of berries. I don't have any more berries. And just to get back on track and get my food lined up for the next week so I can eat healthy again. If I can get a big turkey tomorrow, I think I'll just buy my turkey tomorrow. Other than that, no plans. Just hanging around, being bored, missing my gym. So, I guess that's it. Cassandra, happy birthday. I don't know if I got birthdays tomorrow. I'll have to check my birthday calendar, because I don't want to miss anybody's birthday if they have a birthday coming. I got to make sure I sing. And that's about it. So give this video a like. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Leave a comment and share it. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning.